Do I miss normal food on AIP? Let's talk about it. Hey health heroes, welcome back to Adamimmune, the channel all about helping you improve your autoimmune health naturally. And I know I talk about AIP, the Autoimmune Paleo or Autoimmune Protocol, a lot on this channel. So I want to kind of give like a Q&A series on this channel, just kind of like, you know, people asking me questions, because I get a lot of questions and I don't always have the most time to answer those, or I can't be as thorough in the comments. So if you ever have a question that you want to ask me and that maybe you want a video made about it, just leave that in the comments below. Today's question comes from Brandy Nickel. Do you ever miss the taste of normal food? AIP is so difficult and I get really envious of friends who can eat whatever they want. Yeah, Brandy, this is kind of hard to answer. Basically, I want to say that missing foods and craving foods are completely two different other things. I don't have cravings anymore. If I did have cravings, that would probably indicate that I was eating too many carbs and I would need to lower that. Not specifically the carbs, but maybe the natural sugars in those carb foods. That's a story for another day, but basically, yeah, I do miss foods. I don't crave them. My body doesn't like, oh, I need bread, I need whatever. But at the back of my mind, I'm like thinking, you know, when I see something, like I'll be in the grocery store strolling along and I'll be like seeing tortillas or bread or, you know, something else that I had in the before time. Something that really just made my life convenient, right? Like bread, making sandwiches. I'm like thinking, man, that would be nice to have. So yeah, I do miss foods occasionally. I really miss foods that I was addicted to. So I had like, I was addicted to ice cream and mostly sweet treats. I ate a lot of sugar in the before time, just a stupid amount. So obviously those foods that, you know, I had issues with, I had a bad relationship, I do miss the most. Occasionally I'll miss cheese and different other flavors that are hard to get on AIP, but ultimately I don't crave these foods, so I don't have a problem dismissing this. It's sort of a mental battle in the beginning, but once you get past that first little curve and you start saying, no, I'm not going to have these foods, and then after a while you stop having them and eventually you kind of like forget about them and you're like, oh, I like the way I'm eating, I'm seeing results, so you're like, of course I'm going to keep going. It gets easier. It's kind of like, it's just like a snowball effect, and it's like you keep going and you see results and better results and you're like, yeah, this is just who I am now. There's some foods like cereal that I probably miss the most. Honestly, the taste and flavor and the variety. I was like this just cereal fiend. In fact, I remember thinking back in the before time, like, hey, I could start a YouTube channel about cereal. I love cereal, and I could like, the background could be like made of cereal boxes of all the special ones. I could review them and review rare ones, like ones that you can only get over the internet. I go to the grocery store today, and I mean, it's kind of like I'm torturing myself, honestly, but like I will go and I'll look at all the new cereals. They just come out with, I think it's like Pop-Tart cereal, and I'm like thinking, oh man, that's so cool. I mean, and also so stupid, and also it's terrible, right? I'm conflicted because like I love all this. I mean, you know, I'm a 90s kid. I grew up in the 90s, so I love the marketing of all these different crazy sugary foods and processed foods. Like, it's not food though. That's the thing. It's not. It's a product, it's not a food. We all know it's garbage, it's junk, but sure, it tastes good, yeah, I get that. And that's probably what I miss the most, is the actual experience, not even the taste, but just the experience of sitting down with a bowl of cereal and like, or ice cream or whatever, anything like that. It's the experience. But I do have a video coming up soon about cereal, and I think you're going to enjoy that. I know I am. I'm really looking forward to that one. There was another comment below that I thought I really just want to share with you guys. This is from Grace Stratton. I understand how you feel, especially as none of my friends and family support me being AIP. Being keto AIP, it's hard to recreate comfort foods that I once ate, so my tactic is to spoil myself with awesome meals to make myself feel extra. You'd be surprised at how many of my unsupportive coworkers, family, etc. drool over my food and want to eat mine instead. I spend so much time in the kitchen. Convenience foods was hard for me to overcome, so really making the kitchen my best friend and spoiling myself in there. AIP ingredients, pantry, special kitchen tools, Basie boombox, etc. helped me fall in love with AIP. Fasting and meal prepping helps me when I go out with friends or have a long day. Thanks, Grace. That really sums it up pretty well. Honestly, you just gotta have fun in the kitchen, and that's what I try to do. I think, you know, as a health hero, you sort of have to learn to be a cook. Fortunately, I had kind of a leg up on that. I love to cook. I always have. Even in the before time, I would cook all sorts of crazy stuff. Yes, I am limited now, but I use my creativity to, you know, make that a little bit easier, and I still have fun. So Grace sounds like a fun girl. You know, she's got her boombox there. She's, you know, kicking it and cooking. That's great. You know, some of my favorite moments are just kind of hanging out in the kitchen, experimenting and stuff. So that's just what you got to do as health heroes. You guys are so helpful. I love how you guys comment on each other's posts and like try to be helpful. I love that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this was helpful to you. If it was, please leave a like, smash that subscribe button, and comment below if you have any questions. Maybe I'll make a video about it. You never know. Thanks for watching. See you next time.